No, you. Hey, Jay, come back here. Jay. Old ass bitch, man. Jay. I need my money. Jay. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you.
Hey, man, shoe program. You feel me? What's up with it, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth. And this is indeed, man. I guess it's Punch Junkie at the hours, man. Salute to the homie Anthony Bolton. I see you sliding in on the late night / early side, man. Salute. What's up with it, bro? Salute to you, man. Thank you for taking the time to slide in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you, man. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all. Salute to the family, man. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community. Be sure to go visit the website, join the be sure to go over to 78 Sports TV on Patreon, man. Subscribe to the LDBC tier, man, and chop it up. Become an official documented member of the family, man. Salute. What's up with it, man? Hey, man. Salute to the family. Ooh, I had to come in here and cook tonight, man. I had to come in here and cook. I was really trying to mind my business, man. I was going to go ahead on and slide out. And it's a whole lot going on, man. So I had to come in. Salute to the homie Omega Red, man. He said, I want to talk some shit tonight, man. He said, call in. I want to talk some shit. Man, I ain't in the studio, man. I ain't in the studio, bro. I'm in the hotel, man. So I other than that, I had the phone lines on, man. I want to talk some shit tonight. Salute to the tonight too. Salute to the homie Big Dez, Kunkin Dog. What's up with it, Big Dez? Salute. Hey, man. Charles D, what's good with you, homie? Salute to you, family. Hey, man. Man, I am indeed Junior the Truth, man, your host. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH. That's on all the social media platforms. If you're really looking for me, though, man, you can catch me over on the Punch Junkie Network, the last place in the world for real fans of the sweet science. Be sure to come check us out, www.punchjunkie.network, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. I got something to say about this, man. I got something to say. Boxing matchups with D Free. What's good with you, homie? Salute. Yeah, Charles D, man. Everything good with me, man. I hope everything good your way, man. Man, salute, man. I'm in. The fight's over. Albert Prince Bell scored a first round knockout, man, in his fight today, man. His fight versus Jonathan Romero. Jonathan Romero was a very crafty, tricky veteran, 35-2. He was an Olympian. I think he's from Colombia. He's a Colombian Olympian. We rolled out that Ohio hospitality for him, man, and he came in here, man, and Albert Prince Bell stopped him, man. First round KO. Beautiful knockout. You understand what I'm saying? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. First round KO, man. Yeah. And so I just said, man, I had to come in here and talk, man. I was sitting on it. I didn't really do a whole bunch. I know I ain't been talking a whole lot of boxing, man. I've been chilling out. But I wanted to come in here, man, and talk about this. And a couple of other things, man, that's going on in the sport of boxing. So yeah, I didn't, Charles D, I didn't see a first round KO coming. You feel me? Omega Red said against a nobody. Man, that's not accurate, bro. That's not accurate. But we're gonna get into it, Omega Red. We're gonna get into it because everybody at 130 have been avoiding the Prince Bell smoke, man. Everybody at 130, bro. He's been the top of the division for the better part of the last 2 or 3 years, bro. He was Emmanuel Navarrete's mandatory. Emmanuel Navarrete decided to go and take a fight versus Oscar Valdez. I interview him. I interview him. Shit, this was last year. I think it was. This was like August of last year. I interviewed Albert Bell. He was waiting on the Navarrete versus Valdez winner. Navarrete won that fight. Albert Bell was his mandatory. The WBO did not enforce the mandatory. They allowed Navarrete to take a fight versus an opponent. And let me, I'm gonna tell you who it was. Matter of fact, because we're gonna talk this shit today. Yeah, we're gonna talk this shit today. He said, Omega said, that's what y'all say about Tank, bro. Man, I need you to, when you come in here talking to me, bro, I need you to kill that y'all shit. I need you to kill that y'all shit. You feel me? Yeah. I need y'all to kill that y'all. I need you to kill that y'all shit. Navarrete took a fight versus Robson Consequial. You feel me? In a fight that a lot of people felt like Robson Consequial beat Emmanuel Navarrete. Emmanuel Navarrete did not defend his super featherweight title versus Albert Prince Bell. He fought Robson Consequial instead of fighting Albert Bell, who was the mandatory for the title. Was supposed to actually, he was waiting and anticipating fighting the winner of that fight, and they danced around him. You feel me? They danced around him. Salute to the J Word. What's up with you, bro? Salute to you, family. So yeah, it was an incredible man. Prince Albert Bell's performance was incredible, but so yeah, it's time for the WBO to they need to either shit or get off the pot right now. Navarrete is the title holder. He is I don't want to say champion. You feel me? He's the title holder at 130, but he's about to go up and actually fight. He's about to fight Barincic for the 135, the lightweight, the WBO lightweight title that Dev Haney no longer, that Dev Haney evacuated. So he's going to fight for the WBO lightweight. You understand what I'm saying? And not going to fight Albert Prince Bell. So, Albert the Prince Bell. So that's unfortunate, but we looking to see what's gonna happen, at 130. Man, I'm gonna say this, man. Let me back up. Let me back up. I'm looking at it from a standpoint. A1 Hoop Zone, what's good with you, homie? I'm looking at it from the standpoint of, well, I can tell the whole truth now. It ain't too many fighters. Like, it's not too many of these fighters that I'm like, I can cover the sport and go and talk and be around it and all that kind of stuff. This is a fight I really didn't want to. I didn't do a whole bunch of talking about. Didn't do a whole bunch with regard to the build-up. I just wanted to come and be a fan. I am a fan of Albert Prince Bell. He is one of, if not my favorite fighter. So I didn't want to do any of the stuff coming up to it. I just wanted to just kind of just lay low, man, and just, go watch the fight. I actually wore the brand today in the fight. I kind of feel like I shouldn't have. I should have just went in there dressed in, you feel me, dressed in all black, man, and have my all black on. So, salute to the city of Toledo. Salute to everybody that was in the fight there. Salute to everybody that came up to me and showed love, man. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. All that good shit. But yeah, so as far as this fight, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I was nervous. You feel me? I was very, very nervous going into this fight. I feel like, I don't know, man. I felt like Jonathan Romero I felt like this was one of those fights that sneak up on you. You're in there versus an Olympian, crafty veteran. You know what I mean? He's 35 and he was 35-2. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things. I just was, I know Albert is frustrated. I'm frustrated as a fan. I know he's frustrated as a fighter because we're in this new era of boxing where the fighters that are doing the right things aren't getting rewarded for doing the right things. Fighters that are, keeping their nose clean, staying out of trouble. They live in the fighter's lifestyle. They dedicated their lives to the sport, and for whatever reasons, they're not getting rewarded in this new era of boxing. This new era of boxing is about popularity. It's about clicks. It's about who likes who. It's about tribalism, what tribe you rocking with, all that kind of stuff. And meanwhile, a lot of the best fighters, the fighters who really out here making it do what it do with regard to the sport, man, they on the outside looking in, like A-Ball and G. You feel me? And so I'm looking at it from a standpoint, Albert Bell is one of those fighters. And it's time for us, honestly speaking, as boxing fans, right? It's time for us to start to apply, and starting with me, it's time to start to apply the pressure on the powers that be, on our favorite boxing pundits, our favorite boxing channels. It's time to start to apply the pressure, because we need to be. Everybody say they love boxing, but this shit is literally, in my opinion, it's out of control, man. You feel me? After the fight, Albert Bell, was interviewed. He talked about all of the fighters that are atop the 130-pound division. He called out O'Shaquie Foster. I'm definitely here for Albert Bell versus O'Shaquie Foster fight. Salute to Shockey. I like Shockey a whole lot. Lamont Roach, he has the WBA title. O'Shaquie Foster got the WBC. The IBF, Joseph Cordina got the IBF. You know what I'm saying? Emmanuel Navarrete, like I said, he's moving up to 135 for his next fight. So he's not going to be holding the WBO. So he might be out of the way. So maybe we can get Liam Wilson is ranked number 2. So maybe we'll get a 1 versus 2 with Albert Bell number 1 versus Liam Wilson number 2 for that title. Hopefully the WBO can go ahead on and do the right thing, because they've allowed a number of fighters to dance around him. It's been a number of fighters, and I've been holding my mule, man. I've been holding my water. I've been chilling. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's time. You know what I mean? Because we had Emmanuel Navarrete dance around Albert Bell. We've had the Valdez, you know what I mean, of course, danced around because of him and his fight with Navarrete. We had Jamel Herring when he was a champion. He danced around Albert Bell. He actually went in and took the fight versus Shakur Stevenson in lieu of fighting Albert the Prince Bell. Shakur Stevenson was at 130. For some reason, we didn't get to Shakur Stevenson versus Albert the Prince Bell. Albert the Prince Bell was in, if I'm not mistaken, he might have been in the top 3, but I know for a fact he was in the top 5. You know what I mean? During all that time. And I'm just at this space now where, bro, I'm not, man, it's time to literally ride. You feel me? It's time to ride, because what's the point in having the sanctioning bodies? What's the point in paying sanctioning fees? What's the point in being in the rankings with the sanctioning bodies if when it's your turn to get your title shot, you can't get your title shot? You understand what I'm saying? If I don't care. Like, I understand people talk about the business of boxing and all that. I'm not here for that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the thing that nobody is taking consideration for is the fact that the fans are the sport of the business of boxing. It's about the fans. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just, what it is. Charles D said Shakur moved up. Shakur moved up, bro. But Shakur lost his title on the scales, bro. Then he moved up. And that fight that he lost his titles on the scales, he could have been in and he could have been in versus Albert Prince. Albert was there. Albert was there, bro. These fighters, once again, like, I'm not cutting no hustle. I'm not cutting no deals on that. These fighters are not at 130, and I'm speaking specifically about 130 because I want to specifically stay on task. These fighters are not. They have been able to dance around and not fight the best fights, and that's just it. I don't think, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I know Lamont Roach just got his title. I know that O'Shaquie Foster has gotten his title and then fought. I don't think O'Shaquie won't take that fight. I don't think Lamont won't take that fight. You know what I'm saying? I can't really speak for Joseph Cordina, but I really think that those two, I don't really see those two ducking that fight or whatnot. So hopefully we can get those fights. And like I said, Albert is calling for all the smoke. I got a little bit of footage I'll upload it to social media. You know what I mean? And when it's all said and done, that's what it is. Omega, you talking about Dev. I'm not talking about Dev. I'm not Dev for sure. You feel you come in here, bro. Like y'all be talking that shit about the light skin trio and all that bullshit. But then you come in here, bro, you bringing up David Shakur. I'm not talking about David Shakur. This live stream is about Albert the Prince Bell, bro. I'm not coming off of that, bro. Albert the Prince Bell, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody else, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about Shakur at this juncture because he's at 35. He said, I'm just talking about ducks. I'm not talking about no ducks. I'm talking about Albert Prince Bell getting his title shot for the WBO title and all the other titles. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's his time, bro. It's his time. You know what I mean? I am not coming off that, bro. Albert the Prince Bell, 26-0, 9 knockouts, Toledo, Ohio's own, bro. Being atop the division for the last 3 years, been waiting his opportunity and ain't materializing. You feel me? And he won ours. Like I ain't even well, he won a man. I don't whatever. He won a man. You know what I'm saying? And when it's all said and done, salute to TD Sports Talk. What's up with it, bro? Salute to you, man. When it's all said and done, I need Albert to get his shot, bro. It's time. You know what I mean? It's time for the WBO to it's time for them to make that. They need to make good on that. You know what I'm saying? They need to make good on that because outside of that, now to Omega's point, it's too much dancing around and it's too much dancing around and ducking in the sport of boxing. We all know that. It's too much dancing around, too much ducking, too much posturing, too much politics, bro. Too much politics, too many titles. You feel me? It's too much of that stuff going on. At the end of the day, we're sitting here and we have the best fighters not fighting the best fighters, man. And it's over with for that. You know what I mean? It's over with for that. And so, man, I'm at the end of the day, 130, it's time to get 130 cracking. Salute to Woke. I see you. It's time to get 130 cracking. 135, it's time to get 135 cracking. 140, I think is on its way, but let's get 140 cracking. I don't want to talk about nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking at it like you get, and I'm gonna be real, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be some scathing stuff that people ain't trying to hear, but whatever. We get Ryan Garcia getting all this attention. Ryan Garcia can't hold Albert Bell's jockstrap, bro. No disrespect. He can't hold his jockstrap, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Albert the Prince Bell is one of them ones, bro. He one of them ones. And he's dedicated his life to the sport of boxing. So I can't understand for the life of me, even as a sanctioning body. You feel me? You had these titles, and you have, these distinctions, and you have fighters that are literally living a fighter's lifestyle. They clean cut, mannerable, respectful. You know what I mean? And they get shitted on, bro. They get shitted on. And here we are. Like I said, Albert is 20. He's 26 and he's 26-0, bro. 26-0. He got 26 fights in. And he's been the mandatory for 2 years. Been in top division for the last three plus years. Been in the top 10. I don't know how long he been in the top 10. I ain't even gonna talk about how long he been in the top 10. Man, it's time, bro. It's time. And I realize, like I haven't been on here talking boxing. You know what I'm saying? I've been chilling. I've been trying to pivot and do go a whole different direction because I don't like where the boxing talk has went. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that I listen to for boxing, bro, I'm tired of hearing all that shit. I'm tired of hearing all the same shit. So like for me, it's easier to just say like I'm cool on it. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I don't want to hear no more Dead versus Shakur. I don't want to hear no more Dead versus Tank. I don't want to hear no more Canelo. I don't want to hear no more of that. The same shit we've been talking about. I don't want to hear it. It's 50 million other boxers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in a space where I just happen to like I don't give a fuck about the algorithms. I don't care nothing about the monetization. I don't care nothing about none of that, bro. All I want is for the fighters that are trying to fight the best fights, the fighters that are living the fighters' lifestyles. I want the fighters that are the best fighters and doing things the right way, the way that the people say is the right way. I want them to get their opportunities, bro. And there's too many fighters that are talented and they're in their prime, bro. You understand? Albert Bell is in his prime. Boots Enos is in his prime. Like these fighters are in their prime and they not getting opportunities, bro. And I'm off of it. You feel me? I'm off of it. And I don't care nothing. I'm not trying to hear nothing about no wait your turn. And none I ain't trying to hear none of that shit when these fighters are out here maneuvering around the best fighters. Like I don't, man, I'm nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only reason, and we can go to 147 where Boots Enos is his time, right? And Terrence Bud Crawford was undisputed at 147. I understand it was difficulty with 147. It's time to move up. He's become undisputed. So go ahead on the move up. So I get it. Okay, cool. Now, if Boots Enos, and this has been my argument, Boots Enos should take one fight at 147, become a for real solidified all-around world champion at 147, and then he should move up to 54. Now, if he moves up to 54, I'm not hearing nothing about why these fighters shouldn't be fighting Jerron Boots Enos. And that go for Bud. That go for Mel Charlo. I'm not sure what titles Mel Charlo still got at 154, but that go for Mel Charlo. That go for Fundora. That go for Tim Tszyu. That go for any of them dudes at 154. If Boots Enos make a splash at 154, I need him to get the best fights because he actually is in his prime. You feel me? Like, bro, it's at some point as fans of the sport, bro, we got to draw a hard line. You know what I'm saying? And all that, wait your time and do this and do that. Like these fighters are in their primes and they like 30, they got damn near 30 fights in. Bro, why they not? How many fights are they supposed to have before it's their time? Motherfucker got 30 fights undefeated and still ain't his time. Man, get out of here. I ain't going. Somebody is not trying to fight for some reason. Whether it's risk reward, whether they want the big fights, they want big money fights, whatever the case may be. And that's fine, bro. Like if you out here and you in pursuit of big money fights and shit like that, that's cool. But I need the sanctioning bodies to step up and stop having these titles tied up with these motherfuckers trying to make all these big fights and so on and so forth, because there are other contenders that are worthy of the titles and they not getting title shots. And if the sanctioning bodies are not going to enforce the mandatories and shit like that, then man, like at the end of the day, stop playing around with people. Stop playing with taking sanctioning fees from these fighters. Stop bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? If a fighter is paying you sanctioning fees, then it's your duty to enforce the rankings. And if you're not finna enforce the rankings, then what are you doing? You need to get out the way, man. And so that's just where I'm at with it, man. And that's top to bottom. That's everybody. Top to bottom, everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? So going back to Albert Bell, like I said, tremendous fight tonight. Epic stoppage. You know what I mean? As soon as I get footage of the stoppage, I'll share it. It was an incredible punch, incredible stop. Overhand, I think it was an overhand right. He landed, caught Romero in the ropes, got him out of there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I need Albert Bell, man, to get that title shot at 130. It's time. You feel me? I'm over here. I've been outside. I had my celebratory cigar. I'm having my celebratory, like my hooch water. This might be like my second or third hooch water, but it's cool. Who counting? And I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. The only way we're gonna be able to salvage the sport of boxing is to get these fights, man. We need the best fighters to fight the best. This era of man, I just talked to Antoine, TD Sports. I'm gonna interview him, bro, but then I'm gonna send him your way because I want you to interview him. He had a fight. He was on the card today. I think the kid is tremendous, bro, but he's having a hard time getting people to get in there and fight him. You know what I'm saying? Honestly speaking, I literally was just talking to Twan Jones, bro. Like literally, when I was outside smoking my cigar, I was talking to him and I was talking to his family. So I'm a plug in with him. I told him I was gonna get with him this week and get him scheduled for an interview. Then I'm gonna send him your way because I want you to interview him, bro. Twan Jones he's nice, man. He's nice, bro. He's nice. And man, I just hate that these kids that are, having to do that are having to or choosing to do the independent thing. I hate that they're, just because they're not signed with a major sanctioning body, I hate that they're not getting the appropriate opportunities, man. And that's real. But yeah, he was on the card. He had a stoppage. I want to say, I think it was second round. He had a second round stoppage tonight. And then he commits to getting on the mic and was just, talking about, he just wants everybody to continue to support him. And, he's trying to get the best fights, but, it's a lot of fighters that are avoiding talking to him, and avoid fighting him. You know what I mean? So I just think that this is where, for myself, I'm going to speak for myself. This is where I got to step in and I got to come in as a champion for the sport of boxing, but then also as a champion for these fighters who don't necessarily have a machine backing them, because it's a whole lot of talent that don't have big machines backing them. You know what I mean? When I'm talking about the Albert Bells, you know what I'm saying? The Antoine Joneses, the Mason brothers, besides, Abdullah Mason. So a gang of kids down in like Cincinnati and these different areas. And I know y'all got a gang of kids wherever y'all from. I know in New York, TD, I know y'all got a gang of kids that are tremendously talented, bro, but they're just not they're getting overshadowed by, a bunch of, the bullshit boxing storylines. And it's time for us, as for real boxing fans, bro, it's time for us to come in and do the things that we need to do to make sure that these kids are getting their opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Because like boxing is a sport, bro. Like you can't do this shit forever. Like Albert Bell has been making 130, bro, for a long time. And Albert Bell's 6 feet tall, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he got to be living a fighter's lifestyle to be 6 foot and his frame, and he's, getting himself down to 130. And only to be, in my opinion, and this ain't something he gonna say, this ain't him talking, this is me as a fan looking at what's going on and understanding what's going on in the sport of boxing, getting shafted, bro. Like these kids is getting shafted. TD says, yeah, I know what you mean. It's tough to get fights. And when you do get the fights, they are usually the B side to make it so much tougher. You know what I'm saying? Omega Red said it's funny to me when thousandaires tell millionaires what they need to do. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm telling you that the motherfuckers that are millionaires, with regard to boxing, the motherfuckers that are millionaires got my money in their pocket. You feel me? I'm telling you that within this dynamic of boxing, I'm telling you that I'm the fan, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And as the fan, I'm the customer. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm the customer. And if you are dependent on my dollars in order to make your money, you understand what I'm saying? You got to deliver my product, bro. You got to deliver my product. You got to deliver what I'm asking for. I'm not asking for. Nobody asked for Navarrete to fight Robson Conseco, and it flopped like Vladi Divac. You know what I mean? The saving grace was the fact that it was on ESPN. Nobody was asking for that fight. Motherfuckers was asking for Navarrete to fight Albert Prince Bell. You feel me? That's what we all was anticipating. And they decided to go a whole totally different direction, and they were allowed to because the WBO, for whatever reasons, didn't enforce the mandatory. Period. So these dudes need to fight, bro. Period. They need to fight. If especially now with this new model of boxing where everything's on pay-per-view, bro. All this shit is on pay-per-view. Come on, bro. We about to get Tim Tszyu versus Fundora on pay-per-view. And that ain't even the best fight on that card. The best fight on that card is Pitbull versus Rolly Romero. And what they really should have done, in my opinion, because the name that was really on that pay-per-view was Keith Thurman. and Keith Thurman pulled out. So what they should have done was Pitbull versus Rolly Romero should have been elevated to the main event, and Tim Zoo versus Fundora should be the co-main. But nah, that's what I'm saying, bro. At the end of the day, I'm the business of boxing, bro. I'm the fan. You feel me? I don't go if I go to Subway and tell them I want a foot long tuna with lettuce, tomato, onions, and oregano, bro. You can't walk out of there and go across the street and give me a Big Mac and bring it to me and think it's cool. It ain't cool. I'm the customer, and I'm totally 100% aware of that. You know what I mean? A lot of other folks, I don't believe that they're aware of that, and they just, they just are okay with whatever's going on. So yeah, I'm a thousandaire, bro, or maybe 100,000-aire, but who counting? You understand what I'm talking about? I'm 100, thousandaire, and I'm telling millionaires, bro, yeah, this is what y'all need to be doing. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all need to be fighting the best competition if you want to continue to get my money and maintain that millionaire lifestyle. Other than that, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and sit on my wallet. And the funny thing about it is, you say that it's funny that thousandaires telling millionaires what to do, but what's happening to the millionaires? You understand what I'm saying? What's happening to the millionaires? How many millionaires that we talking about in the sport of boxing that are out of work? How many millionaires we talking about in the sport of boxing right now that are out of work? Out of work meaning they don't have no fight dates. You understand what I'm saying? Out of work meaning that we got networks that are going out of business because they're not providing the best entertainment. They're not giving us the best bang for our buck, bro. You understand what I'm saying? We got a lot of mega networks, mega entities in the sport of boxing that are going up in smoke because they haven't been giving us the best fights, bro. Yeah, HBO gone. Showtime gone. The Zone had to revamp what they doing to stay relevant. Top Rank had to revamp the shit that they doing in order to stay relevant. You feel me? So yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, thousandaires, bro, like thousandaires, yeah, they can tell the millionaires what to do, especially if it's with their money. You feel me? But I just think that, when we look at what's going on and we look at the landscape of the sport of boxing, bro. I said Omega Network. Oh, that's cool, bro. That's out. That's a Freudian slip. You need your own network, motherfucker. You feel me? That was a Freudian slip then. Yeah. You need your own fishing network or something. But nah, these motherfuckers, yeah, you look at these networks, man, they going up in smoke, bro. You know what I mean? Steven Espinosa he went from, think about this, man. He went from the vice president of Showtime Sports and Entertainment, or whatever his title was at Showtime. And this is no knock to Steven Espinosa. I'm just talking about things that are going on in sport. He went from the vice president of Sports and Entertainment, or whatever, at Showtime, to now to not having a job, quote unquote, with Showtime. Showtime totally pivoting and going away from boxing. They don't have boxing on their network anymore. And he is now an advisor. He's in like an advisory capacity with the PBC, who just so happens to have a deal with Amazon Prime, but not have concrete fight dates. Like, they got one concrete fight date up. You know what I'm saying? And then you got fighters over there who, like Tank, who is a tremendous fighter, a superstar, who is I'm talking about, he's a once in a lifetime, once in a generational fighter. And we don't know when he's fighting again, nor do we know who he's fighting. The rumors are it's going to be Frankie, what's Frank's name? Frank Martin, aka Motown Frankie. Rumors is it's going to be Frank Martin, so on and so forth, but nothing's concrete. You feel me? Like, it's a lot of like it's a cold game right now, bro, right now, in the sport. And I'm saying fighters got to get their mind right, bro. You look at the downfall of all of these fighters with no dates. Bruce Enos don't got a date. Keith Thurman, you know what I'm saying? had a date, but he got injured. So now, we don't know what's going on with him. Don't know when he gonna fight again. I said Bruce Enos. We don't know when Errol Spence Jr. is gonna fight again. We don't know when Danny Garcia is gonna fight again. Like, we don't know any of this stuff about any of these fighters, bro. None whatsoever. All because of, them and what they chose to do and the trajectory of their careers, period. You know what I'm saying? We did have Adrian Broner fall out of grace with the PBC. He's over with Don King. I've been hearing the buzzing. I'm not sure if everything's concrete yet or not. He's supposed to be facing Blair Cobb in May, I believe. Blair to Flair Cobb, which is a highly entertaining fight and build up for me. But we gonna see. TD Sports says Tank ain't fought in 11 months. Like, that's crazy. And he in his prime, bro. He in his prime. And he the money horse for the PBC. He the money horse, bro, for PBC. He ain't like Canelo. I know everything they got going on with Canelo. Cool, whatever. Canelo's not doing Tank's numbers right now. Today, he's not doing Tank's numbers. So it's a cold game. But at the end of the day, the sport is suffering, man, and a huge part of the reason why the sport is suffering because these fighters, like, man, it's time to open up the purse strings. It's time to pull the purse strings, man, and the best fighters that are going to represent the sport correctly, represent the sanctioned bodies correctly, represent the titles correctly. It's time for them to get a shot, and that's just it, bro. It ain't nothing else, and I'm gonna stand on that, bro. I'm going to stand on that. And a huge reason for myself, I can't speak for nobody else, but a huge reason for myself and my lack of interest in really talking about boxing has a lot to do with, the current landscape and what's really going on right now, man. I'm just going to tell you the truth. And I don't even, to the degree that I don't even want to talk no more about it, because what is there to talk about? Not a whole lot. I guess I could come in and do some talking about the Rolly Romero versus Isak Cruz fight that I'm very excited about. But outside of that, bro, like, everything else is just kind of, a wash. And so that's that. You know what I mean? I got some other stuff I want to talk about, but I'll wait till I do a Punch Junkie podcast. And Bill Haney sent I seen a video today of Bill Haney. Salute to my brother Bill Haney, Trill Bill. He got a heavyweight over there that he was talking about with Jeremiah Hill. Salute to Jeremiah Hill, man. This ain't no knock on nobody, but my brother Bill was saying that Jeremiah Hill was gonna tear Jared Big Baby Anderson ass up. You feel me? And Jeremiah was, I think his name Jeremiah. He was in the background talking about Jared Anderson ain't like that. You know what I mean? And so on and so forth. And yeah, I got something to say about that. You feel me? Hey, TD, I got something to say about that, man. You feel me? I got something to say about the Jared Big Baby Anderson at heavyweight, bro. Ain't nobody fucking with Jared Anderson, bro. This ain't no knock on nobody. It's a lot of heavyweights. I got a lot of love for y'all. You feel me? I got a lot of love for y'all at the heavyweight division. A lot of American heavyweights. I got a lot of love for y'all, bro. Ain't nobody fucking with Jared Big Baby Anderson, bro. And it ain't just because I'm in Toledo. It ain't just because I'm from Ohio. You feel me? It ain't just because of that's like family to me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that. I'm telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we gotta tell the truth. When we talking about this shit, like, I get it. You know what I mean? And I know Jared Big Baby Anderson spoke. He spoke and he said some shit he had no business saying with regard to Dev Haney and Bill Haney and all that kind of stuff. And I know Bill sitting back in the cut, doing what he doing, waiting for an opportunity to be able to say something and take some sort of shot at Jared Big Baby Anderson. But that ain't it, bro. That ain't it. That boy can't fuck with Jared Big Baby Anderson, man. No knock to Jeremiah, man. Salute to him. He not fucking with Jared Big Baby Anderson, bro. Jeremiah Hill will be a good fight for my brother Johnny Rice. Him and Johnny Rice will be that's a good thump. You understand what I'm saying? Jared Big Baby Anderson is on a whole different level. He's on a whole different trajectory. And the only thing that everybody that want to see Big Baby not do well, the only thing y'all can hope for is that Big Baby getting his way. Is that Big Baby getting his own way. That's what y'all can hope for. The only person that can fuck up Jared Big Baby Anderson is Jared Big Baby Anderson. Ain't nobody, nah, bro. That's all I'm gonna say about it, because I want to do some more content about it, because we gotta be stopped. This shit we gotta stop the bullshit now. We gotta stop the bullshit now. Yeah, I seen that and I said, nah, bro. Nah, we're going too far. We're going too far. At some point, we gotta come back, and we gotta be real about the situations. You understand what I'm saying? And Jared Big Baby Anderson is different, man. That motherfucker different. You feel me? Like, bro, that motherfucker different. Ain't no man. So yeah. So I got something to say about that, man. We'll talk about it a little bit more in depth. I seen that, man. I called 503 Line immediately because I saw it on 503 Line's Instagram, and I had to say something immediately about that, man. Yeah, that ain't it, man. But anyway, let me go back to what it's something about these Ohio fighters, bro. It's something about these Ohio fighters, man. Albert Prince Bell, Jared Anderson, you feel me? We got Robert Easter Jr. will be returning soon. Hopefully, we can get Adrian Broner versus Blair Flair Cobb. We got the Mason brothers. You know what I'm saying? We got young Abdullah. We got Tiger Johnson. You feel me? Yeah, man. Yeah. Queen 71 said he a product of Top Rank. You talking about Jared Anderson? Is a product of Top Rank? I don't know who you talking about, Queen. I don't know if you're talking about him or Abdullah. Yeah, Jared is a product of Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? He's signed. Let me correct you, Queen. He signed a Top Rank. He's a motherfucking product of Toledo, Ohio. He's a product of Toledo, Ohio. You feel me? He's a product of Toledo, Ohio. You feel me, Queen? He signed the Top Rank right now. Yeah, he signed the Top Rank. But that motherfucker is a product of Toledo, Ohio. Yeah. But all that being said, salute to Trill Bill. Salute to Jeremiah Hill. I think his name's Jeremiah Hill, man. If I'm messing up that brother's name, man, blame it on my head, man, not my heart. There ain't no maliciousness in it. You know what I'm saying? Because I fuck with him. I like him. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a good heavyweight. I think the kid's gifted. He got power. He got good reach. I think he got good boxing skill. You know what I'm saying? I think he's good. You know what I'm saying? But Jared Big Baby Anderson, different, man. That motherfucker different. And I know y'all don't, I know folks don't like him or whatever the case may be. I get it. I know y'all be hating on Ohio fighters. You feel me? I know y'all be hating because Ohio come in here and we be popping that shit. And the fighters from where y'all from ain't shit. You feel me? Outside of New York, Texas. Where am I missing? Ohio, New York, a couple fighters in Texas. Where am I missing? Where am I missing? I know y'all mad at Ohio fighters, man. Y'all tell the truth. You feel me? Queen, I ain't never heard of no fighter from Augusta, Georgia. And then I know Queen really from like Kansas. I ain't never heard no fighter from Kansas, Queen. Oh yeah, the Bay, California got some smoke. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, but we talking about individual fighters though. You understand what I'm saying? We talking about individual fighters. I ain't talking about individuals. I'm taking my glasses off. I'm talking about the collective. Y'all give me a state that got a collection of fighters like Ohio. She said Vernon Forrest was from Augusta. Vernon Forrest, may he rest in peace. Salute to Vernon Forrest. The Vernon Forrest that lost to Ricardo Mayorga twice. And he lost to a nigga that smoked cigarettes. If a nigga that smoked cigarettes get in the ring one of these Ohio fighters, he gonna die. Damn, I shouldn't have said that like that. He gonna get thrown a beating. If a motherfucker that smokes cigarettes get in the ring with Abdullah Mason, a motherfucker smoke cigarettes get in the ring with Abdullah Mason, bro. He gonna get beat. He gonna get beat. He gonna get beat up bad. You feel me? Who else? What other state got a collection of fighters like Ohio? Where's Ohio runs box? I need to call Marcus. It's too late to call him. It's 114. You understand what I'm saying? She said, the one that beat Shane Mosley twice. Yeah, he beat Shane Mosley twice, but he lost to Ricardo Mayorga. We can't get. He lost to Ricardo Mayorga that smoked cigarettes. Motherfucker smoke menthols. Yeah, Georgia got some good fighters. Georgia, salute to Georgia. The state of Georgia got some good fighters. Salute to Georgia. Georgia got Najee. Salute to Najee Lopez, aka Chino Savage. Salute to him. Georgia got some good fighters, man. Georgia got some good fighters. Salute to my brother Carlos Jackson, man. That's another one of my unsigned hype. Salute to Georgia. Pennsylvania, they okay. They got boots. But like I said, we talking about individual fighters. I'm not talking about individual. I'm talking about right now, 2024, the collection. You feel me? You know, like, y'all know we grew up in the 80s. We had collections. Like, no matter what it was, if it was G.I. Joes, He-Mans, Garbage Pail Kid cards, you feel me? Whatever, we had the collection. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm asking y'all to give me a state that has a collection of fighters like Ohio. Alicia Baumgartner, Shay Jones. Yeah, the Masons. Did I say the Mason brothers? Queen said they got Danny Garcia too. Danny, but the dudes, they out. I'm talking about right now. Danny Garcia is like on his way out, man. Danny Garcia, man, he chilling. You know what I'm saying? He trying to do some stuff to make, man, this shit get. I'm going gray, y'all. He trying to get his shit together, man, to make business moves and stuff. And it's no knock to Danny Garcia. Salute to Danny Garcia. They got Danny Garcia, Sonny Canto, the Bronco. I like Sonny Canto. But yeah, they don't have the fighters that Ohio got. Ohio got some fighters. Yeah, TD said Omega doing. He said not Omega. I keep saying Omega. He said Danny Garcia doing real estate stuff now. Danny a businessman. He's a businessman. You feel me? Salute to Danny Garcia, man, and his ventures. Ohio got, and I know y'all mad at Ohio fighters, man. I get it, man. I understand. Everybody just can't be from Ohio. We got a lot of fighters, man, that doing a lot of great things right now. And it comes in draws, man. Pretty soon it'll be somewhere else. Texas was really holding until the Charlos start carrying purses and shit. When they start carrying purses and spazzing out and all that kind of shit, now they, now the Charlos, they just Canelo food. No disrespect to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But when they was slapping people, throwing furniture, acting a fool at the weigh-ins and shit like that, Texas was making it do what it do. But there's no collection of fighters nowhere in the world like the collection of fighters that are coming from Ohio right now. Excuse me. And it's time that, everybody just accept it. Everybody can't be from Ohio, man. Oh, everybody don't get it like Ohio. It's just a fact of life. You feel me? Ohio fighters got work. It's just a fact of life. You know what I'm saying? But I know Jeremiah Hill can't be Jerry Big Baby Anderson, and I can't wait to see it. You know what I'm saying? My brother TD says Mason. Abdullah Mason, Tiger Johnson, Jared Anderson, Albert Bell. I'm gonna put it in there for you. Albert Bell. You understand? It's crazy. Yeah. Stephen L. the Mizak. What's up with it, baby? Man, I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm celebrating. Albert Bell had a first round knockout. You know what I'm saying? He knocked out a crafty Colombian, veteran, Olympian. You know what I'm saying? He knocked him out in the first round. I'm talking about did him bad, slapped him on the ropes. You feel me? Caught him in the ropes and landed that overhand. Why, yeah. Put him to sleep. Now we ready for the WBO title. We ready for our title shot. He called out O'Shaquie Foster too. You feel me? He called out O'Shaquie Foster. You know what I'm saying? We trying to figure out what's next. We trying to see if the WBO gonna enforce their mandatory and do what it is that they need to do. Let me see if I got it. Let me see if I got the video of him calling out shot. Let me see. Was this it? Here we go. They're trying to interview him. Can y'all hear that? Great knockout. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I shouldn't probably be playing this. They probably can't hear this shit. I'm gonna stop playing it. Y'all gotta take my word for it. He called out everybody at 130 and O'Shaquie Foster, and he said he coming for all the smoke. You feel me? He got all the smoke for everybody. That's what he said. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. He said Albert Bell is really good too. Didn't put him in because he's not in his 20s like the other fighters. No, Albert Bell is 30. I want to say 31, 32. You feel me? They've been avoiding him that long. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm very excited, man, for Albert Bell. And I'm gonna say this. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say this, and this ain't. I'm not playing. I'm serious about this. And salute the Mack Truck in Georgia. I forgot about Mack Truck. Salute the Mack Truck in Georgia. Georgia got some good fighters. Georgia got some good fighters. They got a good boxing scene on the underground side of things. I'm gonna say this. It is a tremendous amount of young talent, and the young talent is going unrecognized because of our, and when I say our, I'm talking about the feeling, the fans. I'm talking about us as the independent media outlets. We're not covering the sport of boxing like we need to cover the sport of boxing. So maybe I'll do a show where I really talk about that. Because there's a lot of fighters that deserve recognition and deserve to shine, and they don't get the recognition and they don't get the shine because we're fixated on talking about shit that is just not, it's good for clicks, but not good for the sport. You feel me? Good for clicks, but not good for the sport. And at some point, we have to start focusing on these fighters that really deserve these shots and these opportunities, because there are fighters that are doing this shit the right way. You know what I'm saying? And they're not handpicked. They're not put in places they don't have no business being put. Like a lot of us, we talked about when Ryan Garcia fought Tank. No disrespect to Tank, but a lot of us felt like Ryan Garcia didn't deserve that opportunity. We feel like Tank Davis should be fighting some other fighters. A lot of us feel like, I feel like Ryan Garcia is cool in concept, but the practical application of Ryan Garcia, nah. You know what I'm saying? Conceptually, it's cool, but the practical application of it, meaning what he's actually done in the ring, nah. And there's a lot of other fighters that are like that. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know how I feel about Rolly Romero. I love Rolly Romero, but Rolly Romero gets a whole lot of attention And there's other fighters that are deserving of the attention that Rolly Romero gets. And that's the shit that we got to shift as boxing fans, because that's the stuff that's literally going to propel the sport forward. And that's that. I got to go, though, man. I got to get up in the morning. I got to drive back to the crib. I got my uncle's funeral in the morning. So I got to shut this down, and I got to get packed and shit so I can get out of here and get back to the crib. So salute to y'all. Really, truly, Gene, really appreciate you. Just want to come in and chop it up real quick and talk about Albert Bell and hopes that he really, truly gets, and not hopes that I'm going to do my part to make sure that he gets his opportunity. He called out O'Shaquie Foster. He called out everybody at the 130-pound division, all of the other the champions. It's time to open it up and let's get these fights. O'Shaquie Foster, Lamont Roach, Joseph Cordina. I know Emmanuel Navarrete is moving up to 135 with his next fight. So, you know, we're not really talking about him. And he's already ducked Albert Bell a couple of times. He's not trying to fight Albert Bell. And he's moving up to fight Berenicik for the WBO 135 title. So, but the other fighters that are at 130, man, let's get this shit cracking. And that's it. But salute to y'all, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. You have absolutely no idea, man. This is Junior True signing off. Give you a daily reminder, man. View your life like a pair of dice until your life looks like a paradise. I'm a hard-born player, made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing back.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a minute. No, you didn't. Hey, Jay! Come back here! Jay! Old ass bitch, man. Jay! Need my money! Jay! Oh, you motherfucker. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers be playing basketball and selling